Hello and welcome everybody to another Starcraft II video by Konungr. I'm going to go through one of the games I just played a few minutes ago, Protoss versus Terran. I of course am the Protoss. And in this game, I've been working with a modified strategy over the past couple of days for both PvP and PvT. And it goes along a similar line as the Dark Templar Rush, but it's a little bit slower, and it transitions well into the mid and late macro game with a strong Chargelot Archon game. Now I didn't get to that point on this game because of what I do, and I'm going to show you what I do and explain why I do it. So let's go ahead and get into this game. So we've got another Terran player. He's a Silver League, just like myself. Got a little bit more time in. He's a level 60, so he's been playing a little bit more than I have, at least. So we start up, go ahead and start setting up our keybinds, one for the Nexus, start cranking out probes. Now this probe right here is going to be my number 7 probe. My number 8 probe is right there, and that's my in-base worker. My number 7 probe is my scouting slash expansion worker. The first thing we're going to do is drag him off over here. We do take a slight decrease in income. Oh, yeah. Set this to where you only see mine. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a lower income, but what's going to happen is, so building that, and there goes our probes again. I built my pylon over here. I don't have any pylons in my base. So when he comes to scout, he's not going to see anything right now. The reason I do this is to hide my tech. It's simple as that. I don't want, whenever he comes scouting, I don't want him to see what I'm teching. So he doesn't know how to counter it. So at this point, very rarely is he going to come over here and check out all of these bases to see if I've expanded yet. Nobody expands 2 minutes into the game. So 13, 150, laid down my gateway. Now I'm bringing this probe down, and I actually made a mistake. I started to go build this probe, and my intention was for this probe to be built right here, and I usually put a probe and at least 1 or 2 gateways in here, just so when the enemy does come scouting, they see, okay, he's got gateways, but he's not teching, so he's going for just zealots. Here's his SCV. He kind of pokes around and takes a look. I've got the probe or the pylon there. It's kind of pointless. Started building my assimilators. Go ahead and put 3 guys into the assimilators. Drop off their 15 minerals first. And then there we go. Cranking out some more probes. Now we've got those. As soon as we hit 150, we're going to go ahead and come back and build our cybernetics core. So now we finally got our probe there. And here in a minute, we're going to go ahead and build a gateway. And he found my probe, or my pylon, and starts attacking it, which is fine. It's whatever. I didn't intend to build that fast anyways, and especially not right there. I don't know what I was thinking during that game, but it's alright. So we have our cybernetics core going, and because we've been taking gas for this long, as soon as that cybernetics core finishes, we can go ahead and build the Twilight Council, which, you see, we're already getting ready to do. And here it comes. So as soon as that finishes, we're going to build our Dark Shrine. Now we've got 1 gateway, we've got a 2nd gateway. Here in a minute, we're going to build a 3rd gateway, and a few more probes. There's our probe production again. Now the purpose of this build, like I said, yeah, some consider it a cheese. I take a little bit more time with it because I'm not this isn't an all-in for me. Because what happens is by the time I'm ready to attack, it'll be about the 10-11 minutes. Okay, and there goes his SCV again, scouting around. All he sees is gateways and pylons. This is exactly what I want him to see. If we do switch over to his point of view, you can see, I mean, he hasn't looked up there at all. All he sees is that pylon and that right there. So, excuse me for a minute. So, I'm going to build another gateway. I like to get at least 4 gateways out while I'm doing this. Because I'm not just going Dark Templar. I also put out a couple of Stalkers and some Zealots. And as soon as I have the money and I've got my Dark Templars out, I go ahead and start researching Charge. This is for transitioning into the mid-game. And by the time I do go to attack, my economy is constantly up, so I'll be able to expand at the point that I'm attacking, about the 10-11 minute mark. So, we're going to pause right here, and you see this, his SCV came in, saw nothing but gateways and pylons, no tech whatsoever. So the first thing he did was Marine rush me. And I didn't know this at the time, but that's all he built, was a Marine. Because I don't, especially when I'm going for something like this, because the tech time takes so long for Dark Templar, I don't always scout. Sometimes I do. Normally with Terran I don't bother just because they've already got it blocked off anyways. So, but he went for Marine Rush. He doesn't see, all he sees is gateways, no cybernetics core. So he's going in thinking, okay, I can take him out real quick, because he didn't see any units whatsoever. He's got his SCV there still. They're morphing to gateways right now. And here, in just a couple of minutes, boom, 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 3 Stalkers, take them out. He did take out a pylon, build those back up again, get those running. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to build a proxy pylon. Oh, my proxy pylon got taken out. Build a couple of Dark Templars, and okay, now I've got 3 Dark Templars and 2 Stalkers, 4 Dark Templars, 2 more, or 1 more, and a Zealot. Bring down here, get ready to do a proxy pylon. So whenever I do a proxy pylon, I always like to do 2 proxy pylons. That way, while he's killing the first, I can use the second to pull out. And as you see right there, that right there is my intended purpose. All right there. That is what I want to see. He has not been able to scout me. He does not know where my tech is. He has no idea what I'm doing. All he knows is no cybernetics core, and I had warp gates, and it scared him. And I'll show you this here in just a second, because this game is about to end. So I start attacking. At the 11-minute mark, I go in. Right as my pylons finish, that's when I start to move in. So warp into more Zealots. And as you see, okay, that's the end of the game. But as you see, I wasn't doing an all-in. I've got 800. I'm researching Charge. I'm building my second. I'm going for my gas and the natural. And I'm starting to expand. This is just early pressure. Now he went in, he had I think that was a barracks. Oh, he was building a bunker and a missile turret. And he's got right before he ends the game, he has 4 barracks. Nothing but barracks. So, nothing but Marines and more Marines. He's got 10 Marines there. No Marauders. An engineering bay. Plenty of probes. Supply. But he wasn't able to scout my Dark Templars. He wasn't able to scout my tech, so he did not tech to counter it. He didn't tech ravens, he didn't tech anything else. This is the only thing that can see it. I do believe this is a tech turn. I do believe it'll show them up. Let's see if it does show up with them. Oh, nope, he does. Oh, yeah, there they are. As soon as they got in range, they appeared, but by that time, all his Marines were already dead, and he left the game. That is my intended purpose by this. By hiding my tech, they don't know what to counter, because they're not going to go and check every single base for it. That's just the way I do it. So, I hope you enjoyed. I hope maybe it gave you some ideas, and we'll see you next time.